Alright, we're back. More Talos Principle. I've been enjoying this game quite a bit. I don't really have an approach for how I want to keep playing today, except just continuing where I left off. They want me to move on to a new area, but I do not want to move on to that new area until I finish this area. That's just kind of how I am. There was optional puzzles, but it sounded like what they meant, not optional puzzles, but it sounded like maybe you only need like 8 puzzles to finish and they have 10 puzzles, like that kind of optional thing where did I do this one already? I did. Okay. So something like, okay, you only need 8 to progress, but they give you 10 so that you can do more than you need, or you can skip some of them. They also had this whole credit system, which I don't get yet. That's a cool building over there. I guess I'm gonna go... I'll do this puzzle first, but I don't want to forget to check that out. I don't think I've done this one yet, right? 7? Hey, who are you? Al.
Everything okay?
Tell me about yourself.
Me? Well, I was born when New Jerusalem was a lot smaller than it is now. And there was a lot of work to do. I wasn't really interested in technical stuff, engineering and so on, but I was good at keeping things organized. So I got involved with the administration side of things. Making sure the scavenging teams focused on the right materials, keeping track of our energy usage, that sort of thing. I think we've accomplished what the founder wanted us to, and I'm proud that I helped make that happen. Byron doesn't see it that way, obviously, but I think sometimes he gets so lost in his dreams that he forgets to look at the real world.
Do you consider
Of
Byron a
course.
friend?
My best friend, in fact, and someone I've worked with hundreds of times over the centuries. A good person who cares about the world and the people in it. I just also think he's wrong about everything and extremely annoying.
Fair.
The founder taught us that we must never lose track of other people's humanity, even if they disagree with us. We're all in this together, even if we can't always see eye to eye.
What do you think about the megastructure?
I don't know. It's obviously impressive, but I think we should be very careful. We're dealing with powers we don't really understand. I think the only reason to build a lab in so remote a location is because you're trying to hide what you're doing. Or because what you're doing is dangerous.
Huh. If I had to choose between those two, I don't know if that's a, sometimes the game pushes you, or stories push you in a direction. They gave me two options there, and maybe the idea is that I'm supposed to choose which one of those two things that I think is more accurate, but one of them might not be more accurate than the other. But if I had to guess, I would say that it's meant to just be a secret. I don't think it's because it's dangerous. What could these puzzles mean?
Well, puzzles, or trials, as Elohim calls them, were used as part of the process that created the founder. And they're still part of how we're born. They symbolize the human ability to understand the world and solve problems. But nowadays, they don't have a practical application. They are a common motif in the arts, though. The only physically existing puzzles I can think of are in the Museum of the Simulation. So, to answer your question, no idea.
Okay.
To me, it means accepting a certain amount of humility. Our ancestors thought they could master the world with no regard for any other organisms. They failed to see themselves as part of a greater whole. I think the founder realized where they went wrong and tried to offer us a different path. A path where we have a place in this world, but the world is not ours.
Interesting. I don't... Again, that seems like a very, that way of framing it, it's like, oh, humans messed up, but we've fixed the problem by having less of them. That's very interesting. It's not something that I find accurate, but I think it's interesting. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Thanos, I guess, to use a weird comparison. It's like, yeah, you know, the problem isn't humanity. The problem is that there's just too much of us. So if we limit that, we'll be fine. This is very loud today. I don't know. Oh, I remember. My headset got reset. So give me a second. Okay, I think that's better. Hopefully turning the audio down didn't turn down my recording. Ooh, a circular puzzle. Self-sufficiency. It's interesting that when puzzles have different feelings to them. Like, just the fact that this is a big circle means that it's a different kind of layout. What is... There's some flickering going on. Oh. A different kind of layout than the other puzzles is pretty interesting. Okay, so what do we got? Pressure plate. Okay. A fan. I can take the fan and open the pressure plates. So I'll do that first. Okay. I'll put this back. And what is my goal? Is the thing on the top? Do I just need to get up there? Okay. So what I need red to activate the fan. I don't know what this does. Just keeps the... What does it do? I'm not sure. Huh. Okay, maybe I just have to light them both at the same time? I really am not sure what these middle ones do. Huh. Weird. Okay, so I have blue, and I have green, which makes red. I'm gonna just try and activate the thing and see if that's enough to get up. But I have a weird feeling that if I activate this green one and the blue one at the same time, something will or this red one, something interesting will happen. So I'm gonna try that. And I'm gonna do that with the fan. I think I need the fan to do that. Because I'm gonna need to be somewhere where this can grab... Oh, interesting. That's why there's a... Okay, that is... I like this a lot. That's why this is a big circle with a raised area. So that I can grab this and this. And I could... Yeah, I'm not sure what that did. Okay, it keeps the gate open without the pressure plate. So if I grab this now... Okay, that makes sense. So now what I need is red to be from here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna grab the... Temporarily, I need to keep the other one open. I don't want the gate to close when I do this. So I will right-click this. Oh, that's a bad angle. Right-click to pick it up. And then reattach it to there too, and then put it back down. And now, I should be able to put this here. While I'm standing on this? Yeah! Okay. That was cool. I like... Again, the layout of this...
Fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
Will do. The layout of this being a circle just makes it feel different than other puzzles right off the bat, and I really appreciate that. Like, a lot of the puzzles in this series seem like they're built on grids almost, even though clearly they're not built on grids. They're built as pieces that the world is then sort of built around, I imagine. Like the puzzle is conceived maybe in like a blocking area that they're building their game in to test puzzles, and then they transfer them somehow in here. And a lot of the puzzles in this game so far have had geometry associated with them. Like let me see if I can find an example. Like under that puzzle there was a platform, a stone platform that everything was built on, and they just transfer the whole thing into this world and then build a terrain around it. And this one is very interesting of a layout, the circle nature of it. So anyway, that's cool. Why is 8 lit up? Did I do 8? Is 8 the one I just did? 7. Did I already do 8 is the question. And where does this path lead is my second question. Is this 8? Ooh. That is a different number. I mean, it's not a number, it's a different symbol. Okay, this could be cool. I also want to see what's over here. Huh. Okay, so let's go in here and see if this is a puzzle that's... It's non-numbered. Interconnectivity. So I need green and blue. Let's see what's in here. Blue is keeping that one open. So I need green real quick to get that going. To get green, so I'll just do this. I think I need this in here. So because I'm gonna want red. Can I shoot through this? No. Okay. So that will open this. I can get this stuff out. Now I have a bunch of connectors. And I think I'm gonna have to wrap around the whole outside of this. Usually when they give you a lot of connectors, you're gonna make a pretty complicated path. Can this be you know, theoretically. I was gonna say, maybe I don't have to have that on the platform there. I wonder if I could have this red one there. But I don't think it'll connect. Okay, so what am I looking for? I'm looking for green and blue. And this one gives me green. From here, can I act... Oh. Well, I could... I wonder if I could just do this. I'm just trying to think if I'm gonna need that gate open. So here's the thing. I definitely need the color combiner. I need it somewhere where it can reach green. However, I could just do that by doing this. But then blue is going to be kind of difficult to get. That's the puzzle. So I think it would be easier if I could bring blue all the way around and connect it to red here, but also connect it to the blue over there. So I'm going to try that. That's my instinct anyway, is that now I don't need this open, so I can start just using basically, this is my instinct, that to start like that, and then to grab, oh, you know what? That might be enough. No, I don't think it is. We'll see. I don't know why, but this is how I feel. Oh, that's not the right thing. Do I even need that? Yeah, I need... I don't... Maybe this is too much. Too much blue. We'll see. So my guess was that I want this here, because this can connect to multiple things. So something like this is what I'm thinking. I think I got it. So I want to do this, essentially. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. What does this lead to? Huh. I want to see if I have any hints. Oh, I need to look at one of these before I solve the puzzle, I guess. Alright, excuse me, sorry about that. I just sneezed, but I muted myself during that so you didn't have to hear it. Because that could have been real loud. Alright, so I think that this was the place I was interested in earlier. I want to double check. And I'm still not sure if I've done puzzle 8. Yeah, okay, so I was looking... 8 is this way. Maybe. I don't know. This sure is cool. Is this where I came in? Something that's interesting about this kind of architecture is it would be very easy for them to hide something somewhere where I'm not, you know, it's just so easy to walk around and stumble across accidentally. Like I've been this way before. I remember being up here. This was 6. But over here, hey, who are you? Oh, okay, I talked to you already. So over here, have I been here? And is there anything up here, maybe? Okay, it's all connected. But this is cool looking. Okay. I don't know. I want to try and find 8. I don't know if I've done 8 or not. I honestly am not sure. But I think it said that it was in this direction. Let's find another sign. It's like being in a Vegas casino. There's 8. Have I done 8? I don't know. I don't remember. It doesn't look like I have. So I'm curious if I have any credits. Okay, I don't have tokens, not credits. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, is there anything in there that I need? When I ask if there's anything in there I need, I just mean, is there any props that I'm missing? Like in here, there's a clear prop that I'm missing. And a fan. Does fan just turn on? No. It needs power. And there is blue. So typically I like to grab all the stuff that I can and get it in the center chamber if I'm gonna need it. So I'm gonna need that box to use with the fan. So I want green, which means I need blue and red. There's blue. Where's red? In there. Okay. So what I'm gonna need this open. But is there... Okay. So from here, I think I'm gonna put this here and connect to the red. And then from here, I think I can connect to the blue and the red. And now I have green, so I'm gonna right click to pick it up without losing my green. Okay, and now I can get the box. And I really think that the box is just gonna be useful to use with the fan. So once my connector is up in the sky, I'm hoping that I can hit the green one. Or, oh, once it's up in the sky, I don't need these gates open anymore. That's what it is. Okay. So, you're gonna go there. So the question is, the trick is how can I get up into the sky without losing the connections? And so I'm probably going to have to stand on one of these myself. The one that needs to go up in the air is the blue one. And the blue one's going to shoot down into the... Oh, wait. No. It can't be the blue one because I need green in there. So the question is... Okay, so green's going to go on here, up in the sky. I'm going to make green up in the sky and connect it to the fan. Which means I believe I just need to switch these two things. So let me get this here. And then I am going to connect this and this. And it needs to go on the box. I wonder if temporarily I'm gonna need to put the box on the one outside. I don't know if that makes sense or not. So I want this on the box in the air. But in order to do that, can I see the... No. In order to do that, I need this gate open. And in order to keep this gate open, I need something on there. So... that's a bit of a conundrum. Once it's in the air, I can connect directly to the red one. So, in fact, I should make sure that I do that before. Just keep it connected to that one at all times. What the heck? Oh, okay. Okay. No, I don't know. So, I need to get that on the box. But in order to do that, I need something to stay out here. And it can't be that, because that needs... Actually, no. I don't think I need this right now. Oh, I do, for the green. Man, I need it for the green in there. At least temporarily. So, oh, and I picked it up wrong. Alright, let's get the box out. I wonder if I can temporarily use the box. See, I don't know. If I get the... This is the first, what I'll call, hard puzzle. Because I have an idea of the end point I want to get to, but not the path I need to take along the way. So I like this puzzle quite a lot. Alright. I'm gonna be standing on one of these to get the box in the air. But it can't be this one until the box... Because the box will never go in the air without green. Man, I'm not missing another connector, right? Because with one more connector, I shouldn't be, because with one more connector, this isn't even a puzzle anymore, it feels like. But is there something... Can the fan be taken off the thing temporarily? No. Okay, let's get this out here. This doesn't seem right to me. Yet. Yeah. Hmm. So, the end state I want is for the red laser to be going up to the sky, up to the box which is floating, and the blue laser to be going up to the box which is floating. And that, I can connect with just the connector to get the green here. That's what I feel, because I don't think, even with the box in the sky, it won't be able to go through this fence. That's how I feel the end result of this has to be. Now, the tricky bit is getting the box into the sky without the box, without... Yeah, because okay. Maybe there's something I'm not thinking of. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get to the end state in... I think that this is probably the best approach. Get to the end state in here that I need, which is... This is connected to that, and that, and that, with this on. I think that's all I need for that. So, does that mean I've solved the puzzle if I just do this? I think I've solved the puzzle. Okay, so now it should stay on forever, right? Yes. And I could take you. Okay, that was it. Cool. Yeah, in this game, I think it's usually pretty good to try and set up as much of the end state as you want as you can.
Odd. One case solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
I'm wondering if I should go look at the golden gate. Whenever I say golden gate, I think of the bridge. I don't remember where they are. Looks like it's this way. Again, thank you signs this way. So, I grew up at least partially in Las Vegas, and these signs really remind me of being in a casino. Whenever you're in a casino, you just look up and there's always signs that can give you an idea of where the things are. I believe the gate was this way and to the left, like up in these woods over here somewhere. Maybe this way? Is it open? No. Oh. Oh. Extra puzzles, perhaps? I have 2 extra puzzles done. So maybe I fill them all in and I get the golden gates. Alright, I've been putting this off long enough. I think I've explored everything generally. There's probably something I'm missing. This is a very large area. But the game is telling me, hey, go back to the bridge. So I'm going to go back to the bridge. I think it's over to my left. Swing left here. Oh, no, that's a puzzle. Swing left here. Or is it over there? It's over there, it looks like. Also, did I explore down on either of these shorelines? I don't know if I did. Seems like a bad idea. I'm not going to go that way. But this is another little nooks and crannies for them to hide something. Okay, and what is that? Is that just a staircase into the water? What am I seeing here? It is. It's just a staircase into the water. There's a bunch of them. I'm not going to go there. Oh, am I? I'm not stuck. Okay. Let's figure out what this does. Enough dilly-dallying. Can I not? Oh, I can rotate. Whoa! What is... I wonder what the... Oh, red and green. I see. I have a feeling that this one doesn't matter so much.
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
I have a feeling these first ones are pretty easy. Is that gonna work for me? Yeah. Am I missing a piece? I can't tell. I can't tell exactly what I'm doing here. Are there 2 ways? Oh, I could choose what piece to do in what order? I see. Okay. I missed that I can cycle between these. So I have 2. This is the first actual puzzle. Okay, so I have... Can I choose that one? It's just like if I'm close enough, can I take that? Am I missing a piece or not? I can't tell. Huh. I wonder if I don't have enough to do this yet. I think I do though. It says enter the tower, and I've done all the puzzles here. Okay, that seems promising. There we go.
When I was booting up, I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those are actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
That means you're a psychopath. There's something wrong with you if you're inherently good at all the Tetris puzzles, but nothing else. Sorry. If anyone at home is watching this and that's how you're... I'm sorry that this is the way you had to learn that you're a psychopath. It's unfortunate, but... Okay. I'm at a new place. I'm gonna walk in. I don't see anything else to do. But this looks important. A giant sky beam.
Is that some kind of anti-gravity?
Sure is. I'm gonna walk into that and I'm gonna go up. But before I do, I'm gonna go up it the old-fashioned way. Let's look around. Okay. Pull up. Alright. Let's go up. Woo! Hello.
In the beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection, the creator or the created?
What the hell are you talking about, lady?
The man who lives on the plains imagines that the gods dwell on the mountaintop. But if he followed the steep road, he would see his shadow in the clouds beneath.
What?
When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified?
Well, that is an important question that I don't know the answer to. I'm not going to look at the answers yet. I'm going to think out loud first. So I know this is weird, you can't tell, but I'm looking away from the screen and just trying to think about how I feel about that. And for me, I feel like knowledge is something to be shared. It can be dangerous to share it, but I don't think holding it back is something that we should be doing. Like, just generally, knowledge is something that advances everyone and should advance everyone. Here we go. That's an interesting point. Now that I'm reading these, knowledge must be earned, not given. I don't know if I believe that that's true. Because, like, teachers exist for a reason. I don't know if you can say a kid earned the knowledge of math. That's important that they understand it, but that doesn't mean it wasn't given to them. You know, they have to have it given to them in order for them to be able to understand it. And then they also have to have the ability to sort of grasp the concepts that were given to them and make them their own internally. And that's kind of like what fire was, right? Lightning exists and creates fire in nature. But if Prometheus taught humans how to make it themselves, they had to, understand the concepts of where the fire is coming from and why. And over time, we're able to use that knowledge to learn how to make fire in other ways. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Fire may belong to the child, but the child will still burn itself.
That's
Angered
okay.
by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora.
I don't know
He
much
gave
about
her a
Pandora.
box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
This one's tricky because I don't really have like a good grasp of the story of Pandora, so I'm gonna go based on just the little blurb that they gave me. And like I didn't know hope was left in the box. I just know the stuff that I knew about Pandora was that, you know, it's a box that you're told not to open. It's kind of temptation, very similar to like, hey, don't eat the apple in the Garden of Eden. That's kind of what my previous understanding of the story was. And of course, human nature is that we open the box, and inside is not something pleasant. But the whole idea of hope still staying in there is not something I'd heard of before. And it's weird because humans have hope. Maybe they just mean Pandora's hope specifically. I'm gonna go with my optimistic reading like this.
Those who seek hope should ask themselves why it was imprisoned with the world's evils. Creature
I think
of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
Oh, am I shooting lasers? Are we witnessing this? Okay, one laser down, 8 to go.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
Incoming group call.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
Yeah. It's either a 2 or 3. Yes, it reacted to what I'm saying, but that doesn't mean it's sentient, as we all know. This is probably
Let's skip that issue for now.
the best
what really
answer.
matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
I think it was testing me.
Testing you to what? See if you're worthy?
That's an interesting thought. You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
Huh. It's between these two. I think this is the one I go with.
disagree, but I still think we should proceed. 1K, keep solving puzzles.
I can
The
do
rest of
that.
it, as you were.
That is something I can do. Perfect. Okay. Before I leave, though, let's check out what else is going on here. That's the laser, right? Dang, that is a big laser. It was hard to tell the scope of it, but it's very large. Oh, okay, good. There's a path up. I'm glad I went this way. Is it just to look at the laser? Was that really all why this path exists? I guess so. Is there the same one on the other side? That thing in the middle is blinking at me. I think it's just a visual. Okay. Can I not get in the middle of this? I'd like to go look at it closer, please. I guess I can't. Alright. Cool. Well, that's a good way to end episode 1. Or, not episode 1, jeez. Episode, whatever episode this is. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. And continue on Island 2, I hope. Next time.